you been up long?
Long enough for this to go cold.
Do you want another?
You know the daftest thing? All this hassle, all this stress, just so you could spend a few weeks teaching. A few weeks.
It's supposed to be for the next 30 years. Security for us, for our family.
Yeah, we're really secure, aren't we? Colin Fishwick's stalking us. Not just you, but me and all. You brought that mad mare Charlotte into our lives. You pulled poor Brian from school into this ridiculous charade. And Ches, even Julie, the list goes on.
I know. And if I could turn back the clock...
And now there's poor Colin's mother. I thought she was going to drop dead on that floor last night.
But she's an old lady. She got heart problems.
Which we're making worse by the minute. And where have you ended up? Working in the bookies at the end of the street.
I'll look for Colin. If I can get him on side again.
John, the police are looking for our stalker. If they find Colin, he's going to tell them what you did and you'll go to prison.
It won't come to
You can't know that!
Hi. Any news on Gary? Oh, well, he's back today. He loves his chocolate biscuits. I can't wait to get him back home. Yeah, I bet. Give him my best. Oh, Ta. Morning.
Hi.
Tina not want you talking to me?
It's a grey area. How's David?
Well, he's got an appointment with his neurologist today, so he should get a proper diagnosis.
Yeah? What time's his appointment?
1 o'clock. I'll let you know how he gets on.
Appreciate it, Mrs. P. Mrs. Mac.
Well, I wouldn't be ringing you if I didn't need to. When can I see you? Okay, I've got to go.
Morning.
Morning. I'm in call centres. Broadband at home's playing up again. I'll try again later.
Right.
You know, by the way, Michelle, it's just occurred to me that I've never said what happens in the office stays in the office, yeah?
Of course.
Only I need to know that I can rely on you.
Well, why shouldn't we?
Right, well, in that case, Kathy Walsh at Gomez is waiting on some samples. Why don't you take them over to her and introduce yourself?
In your car?
If you'd rather take both.
No, the car's fine.
Good. Okay, I've got to go and check the cerise. I think we're low. We need it for the Jennings order.
Look, I've told you to stop ringing me like this, okay?
So your phone keeps going.
Yeah, somebody asking for Shaz. Didn't believe me the first time, then they rang back and asked if I'd nicked Shaz's phone.
Well, if they ring again, ask them if they want to leave a message for Shaz. That'll confuse them.
Yes, love, I'll do that.
See you later.
Bye.
Pam,
Look, I've said everything I wanted to say to you. Fat lot of good it's done me.
look, do you think I want to be stood here talking to you either?
Well, I presume you're not wanting to invite me to Christmas dinner.
Molly wants us to get back together. And before you ask, that's the last thing I want.
Oh, well, we'd best do something about it then, if it's not what you want.
I'm asking for your help, not for my sake.
You know, you really are the most selfish man I have ever met. You didn't give a toss about your wife and family when you took advantage of a vulnerable, silly girl. You led her on, promised her the earth, and dropped her like a flipping stone.
My wife got cancer. And as for the baby, no one knows how much I want that to be Tyrone's, for everybody's sake.
Baby Jack is Tyrone's. You just look at that birth certificate. But you couldn't leave it alone, could you?
You're going to talk to her or not?
Of course I am. If only to tell her to stop wasting her time on a disgusting, selfish waste of skin like you.
Oh, just leave it, Dad.
Hey, Gary, love. Oh, welcome home.
Hi, mate.
Good to see you.
All right.
How are you? So sorry about Quinny.
Yeah, he was a good bloke.
The best.
Let's get you inside. Kettle's just boiled. First pint's on me. I don't think he'll be going near any pub. Not until he's better. Give the ringer.
You're a hero, bud.
You're right there, lad.
Tired. Long journey.
What's up?
I've just been talking to the police.
Hey, what for?
I wanted to withdraw our statement. You know about the stalking? So they didn't find Colin Fishwick.
Oh.
They didn't know what I was talking about.
I didn't report it.
What?
But the stalker, it's like you said yourself. If they find Colin and he blabs, then I'm done. I couldn't face that fist.
No, John. Neither could I. That's why I was trying to stop them looking. Small eyes though, isn't it, eh? Never stop.
No, but it will. I mean, it has. I promise.
Oh, where have I heard that before?
I've had a tip. Delivery guy from Dunstan's reckons it's a dead cert.
Is that the bloke who gave you those tips last week?
That's the boy.
They were dead certs and all. One came last, the other came second last.
Right, see you later.
I'm going to be late. I'm going to go and look for that friend.
Right.
That's amazing. This tip. Long lost pal. Over or what?
Going to be a right heartbreaker, this one.
Yeah.
Just like his mother.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Well, there's not funny in any of this.
Oh, you want to try being in my shoes?
Yeah, and I wish you could be in mine. So you could stand back and look at everything. You'd soon be saying, what's she doing? A beautiful baby. Husband who adores her. Lots of women had killed for that.
Not just a social call, then?
Kevin's just stopped me in the street. Asked me to get you to back off.
And since when have you done what he says?
Since he's finally said something sensible. Molly, love, I don't know what's going on in that head of yours.
What's going on in my head is knowing that I want to be with Kevin and our baby. And I also know that no matter what he says, it's what he wants to. So if you can't get your head around that, then do not bother wasting your breath.
Are you all right, love?
Well, I don't know. I don't actually know what I wanted to say.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Afternoon. Sorry to keep you all waiting. So, David, how have you been?
Well, I've not had any more, blackouts.
Good. I've got the results here. Anything that you don't understand, please just ask. The MRI and the EEG scans seem pretty clear. So, taken in tandem with the recent incident of seizures, it seems likely you have what we term idiopathic epilepsy.
Idiopathic?
It means that we can't pinpoint a specific cause. It's possibly genetic.
It's not a brain tumour, though, or anything like that.
No, anything of that order would have shown up on the scan.
But that is what caused the accident.
Well, it is consistent with the diagnosis. The seizure could have been triggered by a variety of things. Stress, tiredness, too much alcohol.
I was stressed. Well stressed.
I mean, you can help, though.
The success rate in avoiding seizures altogether are quite high in cases like David's.
But you can't cure me.
Well, if you're asking can we operate or prescribe a magic pill that will somehow guarantee you'll never have another seizure, no, we can't. I'm sorry.
So that's it then. I'm officially epileptic. Brilliant. Well, what are you doing here?
Well, your mum promised to let me know the results, but I wasn't doing out, so?
Well, I'm officially epileptic.
Yeah? Fantastic, brother.
Oh, cheers.
Well, it is the answer to our problem. You can't be an attempted butcherer, because you will.
Yeah, well, the court's still got to be convinced.
Yeah, well, what jury in the land is going to convict my buddy here when the doc says that he's prone to blackouts at the most inconvenient of times? Like when a car's heading my direction.
Yeah, it's hardly win-win though, is it? I mean, 10 years in jail or a life sentence as an epileptic.
David, you do have epilepsy, but the consultant said there's every chance they can control the problem if they get the medication right.
No, there's the result. pint?
Yeah, go on then.
David, the consultant's just said you've got to cut down on drinking.
Yes, and she also said I have to rely on friends and family for support. So I'm going to rely on Graham here to support me if I fall over drunk.
You're breaching your bail conditions.
Not like anybody's going to care. Don't wait up.
Colin's mother? I thought she was dead.
She nearly was. It was like an action replay of Colin. I nearly had a heart attack myself.
But what if she finds things out?
Like what? There's nothing to find.
There's a trail. There's always a trail. Something we've missed.
Look, compared to this flaming stalker, Joy Fishwick is not a problem.
Do you think she could be the stalker?
She's a sick old lady.
Well, she might be pretending.
No, it's a coincidence. There's no way.
Well, even if she only wants to find her son, that makes her dangerous.
Well, we both know that's not going to happen.
If you're right about how ill she is, someone bursting a paper bag behind her could be enough.
You're not serious.
The woman has a weak heart. No one would question it if she just dropped dead.
That's a bit sick, Charlotte.
Well, have you any better ideas?
Hiya. Hiya. Just a tonic water, please, ice and slice. Not drinking? Oh no, I better not. Carla's letting me use the car.
Pride and joy, she must be mellowing in her old age.
She reckons I'm ready for more responsibility. Kieran, have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Right. You remember I told you I thought Carla was up to something?
I do.
Well, I caught her on the phone this morning and she lied about who she was talking to.
How do you know?
Because when she went out, I pressed redial and got Peter Barlow's mobile.
Okay.
Kieran, Carla and Peter.
No. Don't buy it for a second.
When he answered the phone, it was all like, I told you not to ring me, or summit. Not, oh, hi, Carla, this is a surprise.
I'll say it again. Not Peter.
Oh, you mean the bigamist? The man who likes living on the edge and you can't tell me she's not sexy?
So you're saying she's only giving you the car to keep you sweet?
Hey, love. Hi, Nick.
Hiya, we were just talking motors.
Yeah, nose to the grindstone, no slacking.
Well, if she keeps her mind off the wedding, that suits me fine. Otherwise, it's all questions about vol-au-vents and do I really trust Kieran with the best man speech?
Hey, I am in the room, you know.
Sorry, I was in the car. I couldn't get a word out of him.
Well, try again.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I don't normally stop you. Can I get you something to eat, love?
Mum, you've done that but forced food down me since I got home.
Well, you need to keep your strength up.
I'm fine.
Well, it must have been really terrible for you. What happened?
Yeah.
Talking about it might help, you know. Better than bottling it up.
Daft Kirk was right, man. You're a hero.
You know, if it hadn't been for Quinny, I wouldn't be here now. He's the hero. And that's exactly what I'll tell his mum and dad tomorrow.
Hey?
We, promised each other, if out, we'd go to each other's parents and tell them what really happened. Never mind the official version.
So you can talk to them, but not to us?
It's different.
You sure you're up to going?
What's it? So you make out I'm a hero, then wonder if I can face Quinny's fox?
Well, you know he didn't mean it like that. But it will be difficult for them. No matter how much of a hero Quinny was, he was still their son. And he's never coming home.
Yeah, well, just be grateful that it's me going there and not him coming here. Because if he'd had my luck, that's exactly what would be happening.
So, how's the speech coming on?
You're good, yeah?
Managing to keep it clean?
Well, as long as we stay clear of submarines and periscopes, we'll be fine.
Yeah, having Si's backup speech ready suddenly seems like a great idea now.
Yeah, it'd be better spelled and all, actually, judging from the notes I've seen.
Have you gone through my notes? She'll be going through my mobile phone next, me texts.
I've already done that.
You haven't.
It's what women do, Kieran, didn't you know?
Have you gone through Peter's?
Oh, not for a long time. If I can't trust him now.
Speaking of trust, what do you reckon on Carla handing her car keys over to Michelle?
Really?
Yeah, came right out of the blue, that one. Can't imagine what's behind it.
Well, I suppose she's been through a lot, you know. I mean, that sort of stuff changes folk, doesn't it?
You know, it'd be a shame if you didn't get to hear Kieran's speech after you've helped him censor it. You are coming to the wedding, aren't you? Oh, of course I am, yeah. Need someone to keep an eye on him.
Excuse me, I'm not feeling much love here.
Kieran, I've got a couple of food orders.
On me way.
It's all right, I've got to go anyway. Carla's working late and I said I'd pick her up. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
You don't mind if Leanne stays on till closing, do you?
Not up to me.
Yeah, I forgot we've changed the rotors. Don't wait up, eh?
Oh, no, you know me. In bed by 10:30. Rock and roll.
Got your drinking?
Thank you. Didn't think we were still talking.
Is that what you want?
Of course it isn't.
That's what's going to happen, love. Falling out. And not just with me. Everybody. Your dad, your friends.
Not with you.
Anyone who don't buy into this fantasy of yours. And you're going to run off with Kevin.
You haven't seen the way he looks at Jack. The way he looks at me.
No. Or I've seen the way he looks at Sally. Hey, you know me and your gran never talked. Oh, we fell out over a bloke. She tried to warn me off him. Well, I wouldn't listen. Of course, I knew better. Even years after, we're still both too stubborn to give in. And it was too late.
Okay. Even if Kevin is as bad as you think, it doesn't make any difference to the way I feel about Tyrone.
Exactly, love. Hey, you said you went back to Tyrone because you loved him. But only a short time ago, you were the happiest bride in Manchester. Happiest couple before Kevin turned your head. Oh, yeah. Not the first woman to have an affair. Plenty do just what you've done. And then they come to the senses.
But Jack...
Oh, do you really think that little baby could wish for a better father than Tyrone? Oh, love. I know things are hard for you right now. But you'll give it a go with Ty. And 6 months down the line, you'll be so glad you did.
What about his idea for another baby?
If he hadn't have suggested it, I would have. A proper family. Something I'd have given my eye teeth for. You fell in love with Tyrone once. And I bet when you start trying for that baby, it'll happen all over again. Come here.
You must hate me.
Of course I don't.
You ought to. What I've done to your life with my selfishness. So many people's lives. Fizz reeled off the list this morning. And our baby. If I end up in prison, you should walk away from this now. Pretend it never happened.
And what about the stalker, John? You might let me walk away, but they won't. We need each other. It's the only way. The only way we can get through this is together. Charlotte and John against the world.
Yeah, here we go, sir.
Hiya. Bottle of lager for me and
Oh, same please. Right.
how come we had to come in here anyway?
Because it's a great place to be. Or because my dad won't ruin his chances with a certain pub landlady by drinking in here. There you go.
Here's to Gary, eh?
Take to himself, did he?
You've been through what he has.
At least we don't have to go to Walton Bassett to welcome him home.
So you don't mind working late then?
Actually, I've forgotten how to close up. Maybe you could stay behind and help me.
Be arranged. Any second thoughts then?
Nah, of course not.
One last fling before you settle down that crossed your mind?
Nah. Why would it?
I'm your mate, man. We go back a long way. Just thought I'd ask.
Short answer, no. Why?
Michelle heard Carla talking to you on the phone today. Whispering.
So you two think that me and Carla...
I said there'd be an innocent explanation.
Are you looking at eating your Christmas dinner through a straw?
I'm just saying how it looks.
Of course I'm not having an affair with Carla. Or anybody else. Is that clear?
What's wrong with Peter?
Oh, he's late picking up Simon from his dad's. He said to say goodnight. You were busy.